What y'all think about? Well, I guess wherever you want to start.
Yeah. Let's start with Aaron Rodgers, since that was the bigger.
So look, Aaron Rodgers is gonna wind up being a New York Jet. I was just on a podcast with Antoine Staley, who covers the Jets for New York Times. Mm-hmm. You don't follow Antoine's, follow him, but yeah, we were on talking about your boy Aaron Rodgers, and it's likely he's going to become a Jet. The deal is that the parameters are in place. He wasn't allowed to say what the compensation was, but I feel like if you're the Jets, why sign up for? My question was, why sign up for this Aaron Rodgers saga? And it's like he said, ownership wants to get out and get into the playoffs, and if Robert Saleh and these guys don't, they out of here. So they're going all in on this. And I do feel like they're a quarterback away, but when Rodgers plays for 1 year, 2 at the most, then what are you going to do? You're going to be back at square one. So they want 2 first-round picks. Allegedly. So we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Right, that's a lot. Like, if you're going to do that, go get Lamar Jackson, right?
Thank you. As we go down that road, that's where that leads.
It don't make sense to me.
Yes, yeah. The 2 picks is what threw me off. I do believe the Jets will be a lot better with him. I believe that the talent that he's going to have, people that want to come.
or if you're the 49ers, why wouldn't you trade Trey Lance and a first-round pick for Lamar Jackson?
Now, no, that's the whole. I don't know what teams are going to do, but I do know that all this collusion shit is going to end once that people really look at the mirror and see, like, I want, because San Francisco, that trade right there, be awesome. Again, I'll throw the Cowboys into it. If you and Dak are beefing, Steven, shit, put that shit on the table. Lamar fit in a lot of places. But as far as Aaron Rodgers is concerned, I think you do it. I just think it would be really funny because I believe in, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And I would think it'd be really funny if Aaron Rodgers goes there, has a great start to the season. They look like gangbusters. He gets hurt. And then he decides, I'm really still pissed at Green Bay, and goes and tries to play for the Vikings because Kirk Cousins can't get it done, and goes and throws the Jettas before the end of his career, kind of like someone else. So I would find that to be very, very hilarious. And it's going down that path, people. I'm just letting y'all know. I ain't trying to predict the future, but shit, it's looking similar. But the Jets could use them. 2 first-round picks, though. I mean,
too high.
It is, unless you win. It is, and it's one of those things. Because if I was to tell y'all, if none of y'all would answer me no. If I was to say, would you trade 2 first-round picks for a Super Bowl? Y'all not saying no.
Yes, I am.
Nobody, Sterling, come on, bro. You're not saying no, bro.
That's not fair, though, because you got to put more.
But that's what you're doing, though. I mean, that's the situation they're in. They're literally saying, do we trade 2? The Jets are saying, do we give up 2? Because either way, that's what you're doing.
They're not getting to the Super Bowl.
Who they beat? I'm saying with both quarterbacks. You can say it with both quarterbacks, Lamar or Aaron. You're asking yourself, 2 first-round picks for a fucking championship. Because I'm not getting these motherfuckers just to make the playoff.
In the context of our conversation for those 2 quarterbacks, no, I'm not doing that.
You're not giving up 2 first-round picks.
Because I'm not going to win a championship.
Well, no. You change it. I'm not going to
win.
No. See, I'm saying though. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not. I'm saying you're saying that's what you think. I'm asking
that's what
you.
I know.
No, okay, that's cool. So name them whatever else. You can name them Willie Beeman and the nigga from the longest yard. Would you trade 2 first-round picks for a Super Bowl?
Yeah,
that's the question.
A guarantee.
It's that easy.
That is the question I'm asking. Is would you trade 2 first-round picks for a Super Bowl?
For a game?
Because your thought process doesn't immediately go to, oh no, what if I lose? That's your thought process. Is Aaron Rodgers or Lamar Jackson, and the thought of, do we have a chance to get a Super Bowl with them? Yes. Do we have exactly, Chris. Do we have a chance to get a Super Bowl without them? Fuck no. Do I have a chance to get a Super Bowl with them? Yes. Now you're asking yourself, okay, with that chance, do I think I can win? Sterling, you answered that question. Now, if you answer that question yes, then your next step is 2 first-round picks worth it? And yes. Who gives a fuck? The Rams do not give a fuck. The Rams as a fan base might give a fuck, but ask Sean McVay in a room with a bottle of Irish whiskey and a time on his hands, do you care about this lost season? Fuck no.
Fuck them picks.
I won a fucking yes. We made shirts that said "fuck them picks." Aaron Donald literally said, "I'm gonna pay because y'all niggas gonna pay me." Like so. Like with that being said, because I disagree, I do think that Aaron Rodgers gives you a great chance to win a Super Bowl, and you can win one with him on the Jets, with that receiving core and that defense. And I do think that Lamar Jackson is a quarterback that can get you there. I think both them guys are. Now, the question is, to me, how am I going to deal with it afterwards? And we're about to see with the Rams how they deal with the after effects of giving away our picks. And the 49ers didn't win, so that's the other thing. You do it all and you don't win, and everybody gets hurt. How do you feel? You know what I'm saying? No one's shitting on the 49ers. They don't have any picks to trade. That's why we're talking about Trey Lance getting mixed in. Everybody's cool with them. They did the dance and lost. And everybody's like, but you got McCaffrey. Fuck that. Like I'm with the Rams. We did that shit and we won. We traded our picks and we got a quarterback and we fucking won. Everybody loves the San Francisco 49ers. They did that shit and fucking lost. Injuries and everything, but they fucking lost. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it takes me getting one of these two guys to put my team in a position, there's going to be a million Sterlings that don't think we can do it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because on the other side, Sterling, no, there's going to be me and Russells that say, you know, Kirk Cousins ain't going to get that shit done. You know what I'm saying? Or another quarterback. There's always going to be a doubter. You know what I'm saying? So I think the question is, are you willing to give up those 2 picks for a fucking Super Bowl? And the answer to me is yes, undoubtedly. Yes. So do that shit. Pick whoever you want, but do that shit.
All right. So Chris is over here steadily saying that the Jets and Rodgers is still not good enough to win.
How? I know you don't have enough to bring Chris. Come in and tell me how.
Let me go bring it up. Let me bring it up so I can read the full thing.
Just bring him in here.
Yes, like what the fuck? Yes, like what are we doing? Talk. Yeah, like come and tell us how.
If they were to able to use those 2 picks to draft final pieces to the puzzle, I think maybe they have a chance. But if you take those picks off the table and then bring in Rodgers, and they've got to do it this season or the next season, no, they're not good enough.
Right. Is he talking?
Yeah.
You can hear him? I don't think. No, Sterling. He's here, Sterling. He's here.
He's here.
And he's got a Buffalo Bill on his left chest.
Why can't I see
America know that? You can't. Oh, he's here. And he has a Buffalo Bill quarter zip on.
I really wish Sterling heard that because he's the one that would have backed it up.
But where's Sterling go?
Both of y'all are Buffalo fans. He said he's going to be back. Okay, everybody watching. Where's my button?
Listen.
The two Buffalo fans just said that the Jets ain't going to do with Aaron Rodgers. Red alert, Chris.
I have no faith in McDermott. But the Jets still aren't passing them, even with McDermott as the coach. If the Bills had a better coach, they would have 0 chance.
So okay, that's fine. But I'm just saying, so you believe that a team that has Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, you have Elijah Moore, you have Garrett Wilson, you now have Allen Lazard, you're going to add more pieces. Your defense is already top 5 in the league? Come on, man. Come on. Just say you don't like him.
Hold up. Number one, you're giving the current version of Aaron Rodgers way too much credit, number one. Number two, it's going to take them 2 seasons to build chemistry, and by then he's gone.
They were winning games with Mike White.
Yeah, this is a new offensive coordinator.
It's his.
Still, man, it's
Sterling, it's his.
Okay,
it's
so
his.
hold on. So Rodgers and Rodgers and Hackett might have it going on, but what about the rest of the receiving corps?
Oh, and Nathan Hackett, their offensive coordinator. Get the fuck out of here.
He's mid.
And he can't coach, but he can be a head. He can't be a head coach, but he can coordinate.
You got Aaron Rodgers who's on the decline. From a skills perspective, he's on the decline.
He only needs one. Go ahead.
You got a team that they don't know how to win yet. So you're expecting the selfish, I'm my own person, Aaron
Boogie.
Rodgers to come in and create a culture with the Jets. Is that what we're
Boogie.
expecting to win a Super
Boogie,
Bowl
watch
this
this.
year?
Watch this.
Hold up.
It
Hold
smells
up.
like Bills. It smells
Nah,
like
you can't do that.
Bills.
Nah.
Hold up.
I smell buffalo. I
Really,
smell buffalo meat.
Hold up, Sterling.
Okay.
Or hold up, Russ. Hold up.
Okay.
The point I made when you couldn't hear me initially was if you give the Jets Rodgers and they're allowed to use those 2 first-round picks to fill up their last of their holes, maybe they got a chance. But if you take those 2 picks off the table and just throw them Rodgers, I don't think they have enough, especially in the division that they're competing in.
I don't think they would have enough even with those 2 first-round picks, to be honest.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Let me hit the rewind button and let me remind you guys. Let's take a trip back when the Dolphins added Tyreek Hill, and I was on here saying, "Man, it's gonna make them formidable, man. They probably gonna be pretty." And
Hold up.
No. Wait a minute. Flex bomb for Russ one time for bringing up the past. No, y'all did the same thing when I said that Tyreek Hill was gonna make. Context. Aaron Rodgers is one of the top 5 QBs to ever play this game.
We're talking about the Dolphins right now. Number one,
Okay.
they added Tyreek Hill, and they finished with the same fucking record they finished with the other coach. Number 2, they were a field goal away from finishing 4th in the division.
What? Hey, ifs and buts are candy is nuts, but you know what? Hey, if they don't happen,
context
matters. Yeah, and if it was a 5th, we'd all be drunk right now. And I told you they would finish 2nd, and where'd they finish?
A field goal away from 4th.
Okay.
Where'd they finish?
So this
Where
has nothing to do.
did they finish? Where did they finish? I don't. What does that equal though?
You know, first of all, we're not talking about the NBA tonight. We're gonna finish the show on this topic. I got some shit to say. Let me tell you something, bro.
Y'all can say whatever you want to say, but all I know what you haven't said is what place they finished in.
Okay, they finished 2nd.
Where'd I say they finished?
Let Sterling cook.
Go ahead.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this: the Dolphins, for the shit show of an organization that they are, I'll give them credit for going out and get Tyreek Hill. But look at all the assets they spent on the defense side of the ball that didn't pan out. And then you forfeit a 1st-round pick this year. Like the Dolphins, they're not in a great shape. They went out and they're spending all this money on Ramsey, right? But
the Dolphins aren't in great shape.
You're really confident Tua's going to play a full season?
We're talking long-term success. We're talking
they're
about
gonna win y'all's division next year.
Okay, I'll bet you.
Unless Rodgers get off. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Yes or no? 300 right now.
Wait. Because Rodgers has not signed yet.
If you think the Dolphins are going to win the division, it's even dumber for the Jets to get Aaron Rodgers.
No. I said no. Rodgers, as of right now, they'll win at home. But if Rodgers goes, I got Jets, Dolphins, Bills.
Okay.
Patriots.
Because Josh Allen sucks. He sucks now. So I get it. You might put the Bills in the NFC East.
If we're ranking coaches.
You know what? NFC
No,
South.
I'm Chris, that's cold-blooded, bro. Sean can't catch every stray. God dang. Sean McDermott. Punch to your grill. No, bro, no, okay. So I went too far with the Dolphins. They're not gonna win the division.
They could. Tua's
not gonna be healthy. If Tua plays 16 games, they have a very good chance of winning the division. But his ass is not gonna play with like 8 or 9 games.
Even if he look, I'll tell you this, and I'll be 100. I always try to be real honest about the Bills. I don't try to be homerish. The Jets with Aaron Rodgers have a good chance to win the division because that defense is top 5, and Aaron Rodgers just has to do enough not to fuck up. The Dolphins right now, they're putting – look, like I was on the podcast I was just on, people were talking about, oh, well, the Dolphins ain't shit, even though they got Jalen Ramsey. I said, hold up. Stephon Diggs is not going to pop off for 9 catches and 171 yards on Jalen Ramsey. That's going to be cut in half at least. Right?
And Howard.
And the Bills haven't made any moves.
How did Ramsey do in week 1?
It doesn't matter. He's back with Fangio.
I'll tell you. So
is that Fangio?
But he didn't get all that on Jalen Ramsey. That's the thing. The Bills have to move Stephon Diggs in motion and to create yardage and to be gimmicky.
I think he should be their slot receiver.
Well, I like him on the outside, but he should play more in the slot. I agree with that. But the Jets and the Dolphins couldn't win the division this year. The Bills haven't done enough from a personnel standpoint as of right now in free agency to where I'm like, yo, are we really that much better than the Jets? Are we really that much better than the Dolphins? The answer is no. But Josh Allen is the one that changes the whole picture of all that. And the Bills have this team that's better suited for long-term success of these other teams. So we're talking about variables with the Jets. We're talking about variables with the Dolphins that we just don't know if they're going to happen.
But the kryptonite for Josh Allen is on his own fucking team.
Sure.
Oh, God. Before he says that, the Cowboys are going to – the reason why the Cowboys ain't got to get into this, the Eagles are dropping players like flies, and the Cowboys are going to win the NFC East next
year. So Eagles are a great case study for this. So the Eagles, what they do well, they draft really, really well. So, like, even though you see Darius Slay leaving and you see guys like Miles Sanders leaving and Javon Hargrave leaving, I know that they're going to hit the draft and they're going to be really good at it.
They already got Jordan Davis.
Phenomenal. Harry Roseman's phenomenal at this.
Yeah.
The Bills, on the other hand, have shown that they're not good at this part.
But this is why I'm not trying to hate it. This is why I'm saying, okay, so the Jets are going to win that division if they get Rodgers. They're going to win the division.
I wouldn't say that. I would say the Bills right now are still the best team in the division. However, it could be like a 12-win Bills, an 11-win Dolphins, and a 9-win Jets. Like, it's not going to be – the Bills aren't going to be destroying these guys like they have been.
If Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, they're going to win at least 13 games next year.
So we're counting on a Breece Hall who might play half the season. So, and then you what about the offensive line? So you're giving away 2 first-round picks. What are the Jets going to do on offensive line? Because they haven't signed anybody on offensive line, and that offensive line is trash. What are they going to do?
What the fuck has Rodgers done the last 5 seasons? All of a sudden, he's just going to be great.
We're just making on Russ saying that Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. Aaron Rodgers. It's not
that it's not has nothing to do with him being Aaron Rodgers.
Nigga, you just said there are 13 wins. Tell me
13 wins because how many games? Go ahead. What's up?
Can they do that with Zach Wilson?
He's getting injured.
Hell
win
no.
13
Can they win 13 games with Zach Wilson?
No, because Zach Wilson's gonna fuck it up. He's gonna make mistakes. So okay. So for every pick or mistake that Zach Wilson makes for fucking it up, Aaron Rodgers is going to throw a touchdown, put them in field goal range, going to get points.
Like he's gonna have 100 touchdowns.
Do you know a Packer?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying he's going. Guys, I just said he is not going to fuck it up. When you have a team that is a defensive-led team, your main goal is to have a quarterback who does not fuck it up and that can score in the clutch. Now, are you going to tell me that Ghost, I get you because I saw it earlier. Aaron Rodgers is going to choke again. If he does, that's on him. But if you are actually going to put a quarterback in place on a team with a defense like that, and then you add, again, Alan Lazard, a guy that he knows, Garrett Wilson, we know what he's about. Then you're gonna have, unless they get rid of him, you got Elijah Mitchell. Is it Mitchell? Yeah, Elijah Mitchell. Bro, weapons all around the place. Like whoever the tight end is gonna be a fucking star by default because he's gonna be open and Aaron's gonna get him the ball. Breece Hall. Yes, we're hoping that he comes back. Yeah, if he does,
Allen in Green Bay was more than 2 seasons, and Josh Allen didn't exist, I might agree with you.
This is not an indictment against how cold Josh Allen.
No, it's not. I don't think it's a slight.
Like this is about the Jets and what they've added. They were winning games with Mike White. They had a quarterback they didn't like and were winning games.
They were winning because that defense and Breece Hall were killing.
That's my point. And you put Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers don't gotta be the MVP. Y'all remember Peyton Manning? Y'all remember Peyton Manning in Denver? We'll look at another way. Like I said, it can also mirror Favre. Favre went to the Jets, and what happened?
Hold on. That's where I was going to go with this because it's the perfect example. Because the Jets thought they were quarterback away back then too, and they got a washed-up quarterback that was.
He wasn't washed.
He was washed mentally. He was half in, half out.
Chris, they were winning
Like,
before he tore his shit up.
He wanted to be on the
Boogie.
Vikings.
You're the voice of reason here.
Okay, wait, before you say that, Chris, you have to admit, Brett Favre got hurt, bro. They were winning the division. They had won like 7 straight games.
I would bet anything Rodgers gets hurt this season as well.
And I said history repeats it. What did I say, guys? History repeats itself when you don't know it. So the Jets, y'all are walking into that trap if it does happen. But ifs and buts are candy and nuts, and we don't have a nice
heart is into this.
And there's no guarantee that he's going to play like poop.
If they start out hot, maybe he is. But if they struggle a little bit and there's chemistry problems and all of that, I just see it being a bad marriage.
I think that
maybe a wild card, a one and done, great.
I think this line is drawn between those of us that
for a one and done.
How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers?
All right, so look, this is
Chris just said bye. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Bye.
Look, this is how I feel about the situation, and we got about 8 minutes till we close out. Look, this is what I know about football, and this is what I know. The Jets are going to always find a way to fuck it up. It has nothing to do with
I cannot wait.
It has nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, y'all that be kicking at the sushi bar. If it's your first time, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing new. Y'all got
always find a way to mess it up. And the thing is that I want to see them kind of get over the hump, but I don't believe it's going to happen. Like so before Aaron Rodgers went to his retreat, he was 90% out the door. He was pretty much done. Mm-hmm. And then, he comes in, did whatever, now he's back. That doesn't give me like a seal of, they're going to do much. Like, I genuinely think, because the deal is not even done yet, really and truly, and it could fall apart.
Can I tell you what I heard about Aaron Rodgers through a source? Can I tell you? Can I tell you?
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers, instead of working with his rookie receivers, was nowhere to be found this offseason. He was doing Aaron Rodgers stuff. And so instead of being at the facility with these young guys, if it was about them, Aaron Rodgers and his legacy and winning and helping the team, because you are the franchise quarterback, you make different decisions. And because he's not willing to sacrifice those things, I think it's going to be harder than it needs to be. Now, I will side with you on this, Russ. If he comes in and he's ready to play, he's like, you know what, I'm going to dedicate myself to this team, and whatever we got to do to win, I'm going to get Alan Lazard, I'm going to get Garrett Wilson on the same page, our slot receiver Elijah Moore, all that. We're going to get on the same page. Offensive line, we're going to work on cadence, we're going to work on timing. If he did that, I would say, you know what, with that defense, you could win the AFC East. But because Aaron Rodgers is extremely selfish and about himself, that is the thing that's going to keep them from winning a title. We see talented teams, Buffalo Bills, go to the playoffs and tear up the regular season. But when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, right, what are they going to do if they even get there? And you can bring up the Rams if you want to.
I'm not going to bring the Rams. Okay, because the Rams prove the point. I'm going to take it a whole nother way.
Go ahead.
Because I always give a little advice for those out there living life. I think they have so. What did you say Aaron Rodgers was? He was extremely selfish and what?
Extremely selfish.
Okay, who what else is extremely selfish? A woman. And so when a woman is mad and scorned and is not getting her way, when a woman is mad and scorned, listen, hold up, wait. Let me drop this real quick. Because people have been there. You may not have been this man, but you probably know this man, and I'm sorry for that man if you know you. You seen a man say, she ain't never do that for me. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers in that, she ain't never do that for me. Because when he get there and he start calling them young receivers, the Green Bay going to say, he ain't never do that with us. Because he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there. Hey, Boogie.
The Jets ain't
Aaron Rodgers, the Jets are doing everything that Aaron Rodgers wants, and he's going to give them everything back in return because he wants to be there. He didn't want to be in Green Bay. He told Green Bay, I'm tired of this. I don't want to be here no more. So don't be wondering what's going on when Aaron Rodgers look like he having fun in New York because he want to be there. He going to do what he need to do. And like I said before, you seen it before. She ain't never do that for me. Why she do that for you? Because
You acting like the Jets got a fat ass and they don't. That ass is slender,
Paul,
buddy.
no, but see, that's why you look at it the wrong way. Pause. You're looking at the wrong way. It ain't the Jets. Pause. Aaron Rodgers got the fat ass. It ain't the Jets. The Jets is out there trying. Aaron Rodgers is the one with the fat ass. He the one that they trying to get. Aaron Rodgers over there. Aaron Rodgers done been.
That is zesty.
Very much so. Very much so. But you the one that said the Jets had the fat ass, so I had to put it in perspective. Aaron Rodgers is the one they're trying to get right now. He the one with the fat ass. Aaron Rodgers is the one that they want to get right now. Not the other way around. That's not how it goes. The Jets have been looking at Aaron Rodgers in the background, and his Facebook profile finally says single. And they like, come on, we trying to go get it, dog. Like, and he's gonna do some different things for the Jets than he did for the Green Bay Packers because he wants to be.
Chris,
I love your optimism.
Clip that.
He wants to be in that room. He wants to be in that room. Hey, man, that's all. I'm
the whole Aaron Rodgers got a fat
okay,
ass.
so right now, yes, because right now y'all gonna be like y'all laughing, but it's in 2 months when Aaron Rodgers out there throwing to these rookies and doing all these drills. Y'all be like, damn, why he acting right?
Why do you sound like our uncle right now?
Because that's where he's trying to be. Hey, because when you where you trying to be, you gonna do what you got to do to stay. He don't want to be in Green Bay. He tired of Green Bay. What I said earlier. Hey, I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it down. You can pick it up if you want to. You know what I'm talking about?